What's going on, folks? My name is Joe, aka J to the OE. Welcome back to Joey's Games, where we talk about video games, food, nerd stuff, or anything else that's going on in my life. What I love about video games is the surprises. You know, the story seeps you in and then makes you go, what just happened? So today I want to talk about my favorite what just happened moments in video games. Before we get into any of that, I am so surprised of all the love that you guys are giving me for the last video. I appreciate the subs. We're finally over 800. Man, that is a crazy ride. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and let me know in the comment section, what are some of your what just happened moments in video games? Okay, big caveat. Obviously, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Because we're going to be talking about the big twists in gaming, the big times where I'm like, yo, I didn't like that, or man, I love that in each of these games. So what I did was actually put the titles in the chapters so that if you do not want to get spoiled, you can just skip over that game or pick whatever game that you already have played. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, so the first game is my game of the year for 2025. I'm calling it. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Man, first of all, there was two what just happened moments. Because you're playing as the first guy. I forgot his name. I just remember Daredevil played his voice. But you're playing as this guy, and you're like, oh, perfect. I'm this guy. And then like 3 hours in, you die? What just happened? All throughout the game, I was still expecting for him to come back and see him again. All throughout. And then you realize at the end that the whole game is fake. The whole game is a manifestation of grief. And you have to make this choice because you love the characters that are in it. Do you get rid of the characters because they're not even real? Or do you face your grief of your brother dying? What do you do? Man, what did you do? I played both endings and I felt like one ending was clearly the better ending. And man, I had no idea what to do there. This is actually what helped me come up with this idea for this video, because I definitely asked several times in this game, what just happened? Nier Automata, or Nier Automata. This is full of what just happened moments. Especially as you go to the end, you die, you reincarnate, you do it again, and then it feels like it's reading your thoughts. It goes from side scroller to you trying to figure out what happened to the Earthlings or humans, Earthlings, because you're just a robot, and then you figure out they're all wiped out, they don't exist, and you're just doing this pre-programmed thing. It has you questioning why you're even playing this game. Man, this game messed me up. This game was amazing. I don't really even like, because it was a little button mashy for me, like a button mashing action game. Like I want parries, I want all of that. But this had like diarrhea Christmas lights, in the words of girlfriend reviews, all over the place here. The story was just so compelling, and it really did make me say, what just happened? And when I finished this game, I had some existential moments in my life. Am I in a simulation? Is this the Matrix? Whoa. If you want a game that plays you while you play it, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I've probably beaten this game multiple times, but this thing continues to talk to you. This breaks there is no fourth wall. The way it said, hey, go to this door, and then you just feel like you have a choice going to the other door, and they're like, why'd you go to that door? I told you to go to this door. And they're fine, we'll go to this door. And man, it is hours and hours of fun, and I still haven't gone to the same ending twice as I'm going over and over again. And yeah, I really feel like this game is playing with me. There was one time where it was like, hey, when you load up the title, don't worry about putting the real time in. And then they question you when you put did you put the real time in or not? What's going on? I actually think this game is like a hidden gem in a Nintendo Switch. It is an old game, but if you haven't played this game, even though I just talked about it, it's still worth playing. Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe. Okie Doki Literature Club. I did an entire Halloween video of this game a few videos ago, in October. And I don't want to talk about it, but this really made me say what just happened all throughout the game. If you want to watch the video, click on this link right here. The Last of Us. Am I the bad guy? You play as Joel, and this is a post-apocalyptic world where spores have taken over. Is it spores? Like air spores have taken over and made people zombies. And for some reason, Ellie, played by this character, played by Ashley Johnson, by the way, great voice actress, Ellie is immune. And so you take her all through the country and take her to the lab where they can get some sort of cure, and you figure out that they have to kill her in order to do that. What a conundrum. And honestly, when I first played this, I played this when I wasn't a parent. Now that I'm a parent, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Because Joel basically massacred the entire base just to get to Ellie. Just to save Ellie. So, is Joel the bad guy? Because he doomed the rest of the world just to save one. Or it's Joel the hero because he saved basically his only daughter. Which, by the way, not a daughter, but like daughter figure. Because, by the way, this game starts is also a what just happened moment. Because his original daughter dies. Yeah. Last of Us. Don't get me started on part 2. Inside. I love this. I love the studio. Playdead, 505 Games. I just read that. But I love Inside. Inside is one of my favorite indie games. It is a side-scrolling, maybe 2.5D platformer puzzle game. But in the end, you become this like amalgamation of humans. I really don't know what happened. This is a literal what just happened moment because I don't know what happened. So if you know what happened, please enlighten me. What the heck happened at the end of Inside? Because, man, it was crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Not all what just happened moments in video games are good. Clear example is the last game I want to talk about. Mass Effect 3. I remember I was living in Rancho Capistrano, California at the time. I actually was doing an internship there. And Mass Effect 3 was about to come out. And I replayed Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, which, by the way, has their own what just happened moments. That last suicide mission for Mass Effect 2, masterpiece. 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 And I couldn't wait how all of the decisions that I made in those two games culminate in the final game. And then you essentially get the same ending in 3 colorways. I think this was the start of BioWare's downfall. It did have a great multiplayer though, but after that, I was extremely unsatisfied.
That's what she said.
So that's it. Those are my favorite what just happened moments in video games. Let me know in the comment section what yours are. Otherwise, I will see you later, or I will see you another time.